Who's your favorite actress from the younger generation?
I love to watch Bhumi. I love watching Alia.
Is there any film that you regret passing to someone else?
ऐसे तो बहुत सारी ऐसी फिल्में हैं जो पास होके मेरे पास आए, जो मेरे से पास होके कहीं और गए
Right.
तो ये तो होते ही रहता है. दाने दाने पे होता है खाने वाले का नाम.
जी जी.
वैसे स्क्रिप्ट पे होता है एक्टर का नाम.
Actor का नाम. Okay.
Hi, this is Rani Mukerji and you guys are watching Bollywood Hungama.
Rani, actually, last time around we couldn't do like a rapid fire with you, so a lot of your fans they've been requesting, and I must tell you that you have got a tremendous fan following.
Thank
As
you.
I was telling all these guys as well, we've got your interview was trending in India. Talking Films Rani was trending in India, and we got a reach of 25 million on social media for your interview, which was phenomenal.
Wow.
So I must say that you should keep on coming up with that. You should retain that promise, and एक film आपकी एक साल में आपकी आने चाहिए.
Absolutely.
So it's time for rapid fire with Rani Mukerji. Who's your favorite actress from the younger generation?
I love to watch Bhumi. I love watching Alia. उनके भी current या
No, I think that they are as current as it gets. But
अनुष्का, दीपिका.
yeah, sure, great. One film you regret passing. Is there any film that you regret passing to someone else that you didn't do?
No, ऐसे तो बहुत सारी ऐसी फिल्में हैं जो पास होके मेरे पास आए, जो मेरे से पास होके कहीं और गए.
Right.
तो ये तो होते ही रहता है. This is life. But what is important is आप कौन सी फिल्में करते हो. जैसे हम बोलते हैं ना, दाने दाने पे होता है खाने वाले का नाम.
जी जी.
वैसे स्क्रिप्ट पे होता है एक्टर का नाम.
Actor का नाम. Okay. One recent film that you saw and wished you had been a part of it.
No, I don't have such wishes. I'm very happy with seeing whoever does the roles.
Okay. If you were given the opportunity to ask one question to these following people, what would it be? So, what would you ask Mr. Amitabh Bachchan?
I would ask him that has he watched Hichki yet?
Oh, okay. He generally watches and he tweets about it as well whenever he watches.
So probably he's not been able to see it.
He sends cards and flowers and all that. So he's very old school and something that people really like. Okay, in fact, we'll tweet about it because I tweeted about Ranveer that he really wanted him to see Padmavat, and the same night he got some sort of gift from Mr. Bachchan. The same night after the tweet. So we'll tweet Mr. Bachchan regarding this. What would you like to ask Mr. Sanjay?
Same thing. Sanjay, have you watched Hichki?
Okay, Shah Rukh Khan.
Have you watched Hichki?
Have you watched Hichki? Okay, you play a teacher in Hichki. Who has been your greatest teacher? Do you remember the ones that?
For me, I think Sangeeta has been one of my favorite teachers in terms of when I was doing black. She was actually the person who taught me my sign language.
Jay, okay.
And she herself is deaf and mute. And I thought that she has channelized her energy so beautifully by becoming a teacher for them, and teaching the sign language. So I think she's somebody who taught me something new in my life, which made a huge difference.
100% for sure. If you can just describe yourself in 3 words.
Describe myself. Happy, powerful, strong,
Sure.
and honest.
If you become invisible for some time, how would you use it?
I don't think I'd want to be invisible because I already have a pressure of having a husband who people think is invisible. So I'd rather not be.
All right. One thing you love about being a celebrity?
More than being a celebrity, I think that word is, just used and abused a lot. I think the best part about being an actor is that I get to play different roles. I get to be different people who have different characters. Certain times I get to learn from those characters who I portray on screen. There's something to learn from them. And of course the immense love, dua and blessings that I get from across my fans.
No, absolutely. Okay, and one thing that you maybe don't like about being a celebrity. Is there anything that you don't like about being a celebrity or a star?
I don't think, even if there is something that I don't like, I don't think that's really important, because the kind of love that we get on the other side of the spectrum, that actually takes up for any other negativity.
One song that defines Rani Mukerji?
Hichki. Hichki song.
Okay, anything else apart from that comes to mind?
I think the song from No One Killed Jessica. Ali Re.
Right. Right. What do you think will be the title of your autobiography?
Rani.
Rani.
Rani of Hearts, yeah.
If you were stuck in an elevator with the following people, what would you do? Shah Rukh Khan, Salman Khan, Aamir Khan.
I would quickly tell them that let's do a movie together.
This is interesting. If you met the following filmy characters, what would you do? Rahul from Kuch Hota. If you meet Rahul from Kuch Hota and now, what would you do?
I'll just tell him that you had great taste in women.
Bubbly from Bunty or Bubbly. If you meet Bubbly from Bunty or Bubbly.
I'll just tell her that I think you need to come back revamped
Right.
For the audience to see Bunty Bubbly too.
That's a good idea. That's really a good idea. If you meet Siddharth from Ghulam, what will you tell him?
I'll just tell him that, Sidhu, let's do a song together again. Because Atika Khandala was loved, so let's do another song together.
So which destination can it be?
We'll find a destination.
Okay. If you meet Hero from Hello Brother, what would you do and tell him?
I would just tell him that you shouldn't die, Baba, you should be alive.
Okay.
Don't become a ghost.
Okay. What would you do if you meet Michelle from Black?
I would just tell her that I salute you, I bow down in front of you. You've been an inspiration to not only me, but to millions who have, who you've inspired through the way you've lived your life.
Okay, what would you do if you meet Riya from Hum Tum?
I'll say that you really turned the whole zone where Indian modern women took a lot of inspiration from you, the way you were in the film, and the fact that you declined to marry the boy for the wrong reason. That was good.
Great. Finally, what would you do if you meet Suhani from Satya?
I would say that continue being a doctor and save many more lives.
Continue being a doctor and
Save many more lives.
Right. Okay, in fact, I think in our last interview, you also mentioned about this particular scene in Satya that you found that really was one of the finest scenes as far as you're concerned. I think you mentioned something about that.
Which one?
I think one of the scenes, I think you mentioned, I'm just forgetting the exact. I think it was one of your most challenging roles in a way. Do you think that, Satya?
I think a lot of roles of mine have been challenging because I always like to challenge myself with a role to make it look very real.
Right.
So that I can have an audience relate to those characters. So yeah, Satya is one of my most special films.
Yeah, definitely. And now, what are you doing next, Rani Mukerji?
I'll let you all know soon. I kept everything on hold for Hichki.
Right.
But now that Hichki is a success, I'll probably come and spearhead the process of zeroing down on what I want to do next.
And can we see you directing at some
No,
point?
not at all. Not now.
No direction.
I have my hands full with my baby, with my home, with my husband, and with my work as a professional. So no.
That's about it. All right. So thank you very much, Rani Mukerji. Lovely talking to you.
Thank
and congratulations once again. I think it's a hugely inspiring film.
No, and it's also a great journey for us to have met before the release and now after the release. And it feels great sharing this platform with you where to celebrate one success, I think we owe our success to the audience. And this show is for the audience. So it feels great to sit and talk about the success and share the success with you guys.
Yeah, and you know, just carrying the film the way you are doing on your own shoulders, Mardani and now Hichki. So I think it's an interesting graph.
Yes.
And as I've been saying, that would love to see much more of you.
Yes, thank you.
In the near future. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
That's all we have from Bollywood Hungama. Watching.
Hi, this is Rani Mukerji and you guys are watching Bollywood Hungama.